Dreams and Thrills again. So we have popped over to Moor for another day of build-up, and I have to say there has been a lot more changes, a lot more arrivals, so we're going to have a quick look around and see what's arrived. So straight off, for everybody who's asking, AB Danta's Air is on site now, and probably about 80% constructed. And you can see there they're using the crane that's owned by Danta's Attractions. And then off to the side here we've got another catering unit, Sweets of Yesteryear, stable of the Hoppins, every year they come. And then we also have a new addition for this year, which is William Carey's Ghost Train. Now this is the Ghost Train that is owned by William Carey Jr. He's only just acquired that this year, and it's not a bad little ghost train, to be honest. It's still in work in progress, and he's always making changes to it. I've heard that there's supposed to be some more new things added inside it. So yeah, it's a one level ghost train. And it all folds up. Yeah, it folds from the front and from the back, it folds out. Got another view of air being constructed. Next to Freeman's Waltzer, usual position it's normally in. Doesn't look like they've done much more to Freeman's Waltzer. And you can see there they're starting to move the operators' cabins into place. Got a Funhouse, which I believe is the Bavarian Funhouse. Well, I say the Bavarian Funhouse, it's one of the Bavarian Funhouses. There's a number of these Bavarian Funhouses. I'm not too sure who owns this particular one though, so if anyone does know, please let us know in the comments. Not fully set up. I don't believe it's as big as one of the other Bavarian Funhouses that we've been on before. And then over on this side we have Danta's Attractions with their Magic Mouse coaster. Which they've now pulled the trucks into position, and looks like they're starting to level out. ice jet. So as you can see, the Magic Mouse by AB Danta has started to be levelled out. And it's their Magic Mouse coaster, not to be confused with their Wild Mouse coaster. They do have two different ones. And we'll have a quick look at Ice Jet. Not really much being done with Ice Jet. Started to put blocks out, we're levelling up. And as we can see over the side, if I zoom in, we have the Moose Bar, which is by Stanley Reeves Sr. And as we suspected, we do have the Jamaican XXL Miami by Elliot Crow. So let's have a closer look at the position of the Jamaican XXL Miami. This debuted last year here. Being pulled into position, just needs setting up. Like I say, Elliot has been doing quite a bit of work on it. He's had it completely stripped down and a lot of repair work done to it. So hopefully it's made it better than what it used to be. It's one of the largest Miamis. And we've also got Robinson's Tiger built on site as well. I believe this one is by Reese Robinson. Still no movement on the bungee trampolines over the side there by Miller's. And yeah, where that white marquee was, or is where they've set up the Moose Bar. So I'm wondering whether that's going to be more of a hospitality catering area for the workers at the moment, but then with the Moose Bar being set in that position, it's more likely going to be part of the main entertainment area. So interestingly, they have started to put fencing up, which is a bit unusual. Random fenced off area. Not too sure what's going on with that one. And then we've got Ryan Crow with his Energy Storm Waltzer still yet to be set up. But is in position. And then we've got Crow's Exciter. Still yet to have its backflash put up. And we've got one of the welfare units being put in place, and also the start of the construction of one of the entrance portals. Here's a closer look at Crow's Exciter. It's quite a unique ride experience, that one. And we have the big wheel by Deconin. Now pretty much set out frame wise, just needs the carriages putting on and a few finishing touches to the platform. Not too sure, because Deconin do own quite a few giant wheels. I'm not too sure what size this one is, but if anyone does know, let us know in the comments. And then off in the distance, we've got Ryan Crow's spinning coaster. It's had a lot more work done to it. And we also seem to have a Super Bowl. I better zoom in there. We have a Super Bowl pulled in. Have a close look at that, see if we can identify whose that one is. Yeah, you can see a lot of the wagons have been moved over for the big wheel. Just behind the big wheel as well is Terence Reeves' Magic Circus Funhouse, which we'll have a close look at in a little while. Okay, a closer look at the Super Bowl that's pulled in. Now, I don't think this is the usual Clark's Super Bowl. So let's see if we can identify whose Super Bowl this is. There's a few Super Bowls which we know of in the area, Jamie Clark being one of them, and there's Douse has just recently acquired a Super Bowl as well, which I'm actually wondering whether this could be Douse's. Certainly doesn't look like Jamie's. Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be much of a giveaway on it at the moment. So yeah, if anybody does know the owner of this Super Bowl, please let us know. Yeah, it will be interesting to see whether it is Clark's or whether it is indeed the newly acquired one by Douse. I'm not sure which Douse owns it. I just know it's Douse Fun Fairs that own it. So we'll spin the camera around and have a look at Ryan Crow's spinning coaster. So yeah, a lot of change to the spinning coaster from yesterday. A lot of work being done. Usual Emsley crane hire, which works quite closely with the Crows and a lot of showmen, to be totally honest. I believe they're quite a local crane hire company as well. So as I was saying in previous vlogs about the entrance portals, we have another entrance portal being constructed just here. So this is portal number 2. So if you're coming in from Grandstand Road and you're coming in by car and you're coming onto the car parking, it will more than likely be this entrance that you will use. We have a closer look at Ryan Crow's spinning coaster. So far this year there is 2 spinning coasters. Previous years there has been known to be 3. Whether that's going to be the case this year, it's still to be seen. And then we have, can't really see because of the sun, unfortunately. Let me just move out the sun a bit. And then we have the ghost train, which is a regular here at the Hoppins. It's been here the last 3 years that we know of, probably a lot longer than that. Yeah, it's quite a good ghost train, this one, to be honest. For a 2-tier ghost train, it's really good. And hopefully this year we shall see the centrepiece in the middle there actually fully operating. Didn't really operate much in previous years, so hopefully it'll be operating this year, because that is really good. And a few of Chipperfield's lighthouse slip. So yeah, as I've suspected, this is the top end of the fair. Like I say, you've got your entrance portal just there, and coming off from the entrance portals will be the Harris fencing. It is semi-fenced in, I would say, the Hoppins, but as I've said previously, it is free entry, no entry cost. So if you're in the Newcastle area, come on down, and we're going to have a quick look over, see if there's been any new additions. So you can actually see there JNR Stokes pulling in. So it'll be interesting to see where they're going and what that load actually is, to be honest. It's an interesting looking load. Let's have a look, see what else is parked up. Anything new? Do you see one new wagon? Lovely looking Volvo. So we'll look, see what that one is. As you've probably seen in the last few vlogs, we are in our high vis now, because this is a fully active site now. Another attraction pulling in there, which I assume is going to be part of JNR Stokes. And here we have Skydance, which I believe is a starflyer. Now, it's not the usual starflyer that normally comes. Normally we have AB Danter's City Starflyer, but it doesn't look like it's attending this year. Interesting that it's got a Denmark plate on it. It's interesting. And this is another load for it. Out of the main column. So this comes in on 3 loads, and this is the main part that holds on to the swinging chairs. So yeah, I'll have to look to see who owns this one. So Psycho's still parked up, waiting to be put into position. Also, we have seen the other fairground ride that we have seen on our journeys up here, parked in services. We've seen it a lot clearer today, and I can confirm that that particular ride, whether it is coming here or not, is still to be seen, but I have a strong suspicion that it will be, is Alex Crow's Twister. So yeah, I'll try and find out who owns this Skydance, but if I don't, and anyone does know who it belongs to, please let us know, because I've not seen that one before. So we're going to have a wander down towards Terence Reeves' Magic Circus Funhouse and have a look over on that side, and head on back down towards where we started our videos. And it was nice to catch up with one of our followers, which we met last year, and we've met him again today, so big shout out to you. If you do see us around, feel free to come and say hello to us, have a chat with us. We don't mind. So we've still got Alan Crow's Juveniles, Dodgems and Inflatables still parked up at the side, not put into position just yet. So this year we are trying something different. One of our friends owns a drone, so we are experimenting a little bit with a bit of drone footage. So we'll see how that comes out, and hopefully we will be doing a bit of a time lapse of the build up of the fair from what you see now to when it fully opens. So yeah, it's a new thing to us. We've never used drones before, so it may work, it may not. We'll have to wait and see. So let's give you a quick overview of whereabouts I am now. So right now I am behind the ghost train and spinning coaster. I'm just coming up to Alan Crow's Juveniles. As you can see off in the distance, the carriages for the big wheel have been moved closer. So yeah, they have been moved closer, so they'll be getting ready to be installed. unfortunately, I didn't get over this afternoon like I wanted to. However, going forward, we are going to be trying to come over as often as possible, especially within the next week, because the Hoppings does open very soon, the 20th. So not really much time when you think about it. So we shall go and have a look towards Terence Reeves' Magic Circus Funhouse, which is supposed to be one of the largest fun houses travelling. No sign of the third or fourth entrance portals being built up yet. However, the fourth entrance is normally a bit of a unofficial entrance, which is where we came in and started our videos from. There's not usually an entrance portal there, but there is usually security at that entrance. It just doesn't normally have a big entrance portal. However, there is usually a third one off to the side behind these caravans, which is usually a bit further up towards the Wonder Bar, the Moose Bar, sorry. So let's go and have a look at Terence Reeves' Funhouse. So here we have Terence Reeves' Magic Circus Funhouse. Three-tier funhouse with lots of extras and some lovely artwork. It's really nice to see when showmen take pride in their rides. A lot of people, I'll be honest, a lot of people don't think that they do, but they actually do. So the pier box that we've seen pulling in has been dropped off there. We also have another teacups off in the background. We've got part of the Wonder Mine train unfolded and starting to be unpacked. Again, still not too sure whose this one is. If anyone does know, please let us know in the comments. I'm really intrigued to see what this fenced off area is going to be. So I know in previous years they have had a zip line, so I'm wondering whether it could be something to do with that, maybe. Not too sure, but it's got flags in there for a reason, so I'll have to have a look and see, keep an eye on that one. So we are coming up to the infamous white marquee that we've been featuring in these vlogs. You'll see the Moose Bar as well by S&D Leisure Limited, which is Stanley Reeves Senior. His son Stanley Reeves Jr. normally attends with his reverse bungee and his loop fighter atmosphere. I can imagine they'll be attending again this year. However, I do know the reverse bungee is at the moment down at the Download Festival. Normally travels up after the Download Festival. So we'll have a quick look at this Moose Bar. We've got a mini Miami for the kids. Again, not too sure whose that one belongs to. It is really nice to see these fairs getting constructed and built. So here we have the Moose Bar. I have a feeling this is going to be more of the entertainment slash food area. Yeah, the Moose Bar is quite a unique bar. It really is quite a unique bar. And then we head on back down towards where we started. Have a closer look at the Magic Mouse by Dante's. It looks like the crane has moved off from air now over to the coaster. So yeah, we can see as well off in the distance the main platform station for the coaster is still parked up at the side, hasn't been moved into position yet. Not too sure where the lorry from JNR Stokes has vanished off to, unless I've completely missed it. But we still got what looks like the summer balloons, the up and away ride, still folded up and not put in position. To be fair, some of these rides might not be getting set up. Some showmen unfortunately just have to bring them along with them because they've got nowhere else to store them. So as you can see, we've got Magic Mouse coaster starting to be levelled up. Still plenty of work being done on air. I just don't think they need the crane at the moment. So as we can see there, we've got the Magic Mouse top sign. And we've got more Dante's attractions wagons over at the side, parked up out the way. And I think we've pretty much came to the end of what we have at the moment. Looks like we do have the Dante's wagon moving in with the top sign on. Being moved around. Yeah, green supports, pink track. We shall go and have a look over at the Freeman's Waltzer and Air. Have a final look at them. And off to the side there is William Carey's Ghost Train, which our team member Elizabeth will be inside that Ghost Train doing some scare acting on opening weekend. So there will be live actors featured in that Ghost Train. It's only the second Ghost Train that's arrived at the moment. Normally there was a lot more. at a complete loss as to where that J&R Stokes wagon has gone. So that'll be a bit of a mystery for another day. So it's just a quick overview before we wrap things up. And then we've got Freeman's Waltzer and Air being finished off. Air is again another unique ride. There's not many starships around anymore. So that quickly wraps up our visit here today to the town moor for our third day of build up, but officially the fourth day of build up here at the Hoppins. We will be back over again tomorrow. We'll try and get over a bit earlier and try and catch some of the actual pull on and construction, I suppose you could say. Even though it is quite late on the evening, there's still quite a bit of activity being done, and to be honest, it's 5 to 9 now. They're still cracking on, which, like I say, it opens on the 20th, so it's not long really. So I can imagine as long as they have sunlight. So guys, I had a bit of a problem with my phone running out of charge, so I'll do a quick outro now for you. So, like I was starting to say, but then I got cut off because my phone died. While they've got as much sunlight as they can, I can imagine they'll continue doing build up until there's no more light available. So I can imagine there'll be some long nights for the workers over there. So, as always, thanks for watching, and we appreciate your support. And if you have any comments whatsoever, please drop them below in the comments section, and share with your friends. Feel free to share with any Facebook groups that you think it might benefit. Also let us know about any Facebook groups that we can join ourselves. If you haven't already, go over to our Facebook page and like and follow that, and also our Instagram and TikTok. All details will be on our Facebook and also on YouTube on our channel description. So yeah, as always, please like this video, share with your friends, and see you in the next one.